Halayimla Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. This is Matazah coming at you with more news on the world and its events and the world war that's coming up very soon. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders and teachers of Great Millstone. Though I'm just an affiliate. Blessings to you, brothers. Peace and blessings to all the hopeful elect, the 144,000 out there. To you all, I say shalom. And I'll get on with the news.
Hostages held by Hamas inside Gaza. They're due to be released shortly. I think later tonight, maybe around midnight, a bit later than that. It's part of a 4-day ceasefire deal, which was finally reached after 6 weeks of very torrid fighting. But look, it's not all good news, as it was never going to be. We had a blast just across the border there just before the ceasefire kicked in at 4 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time today. But in exchange for Hamas releasing 50 innocent Israeli hostages, and some of them women, children, who were snatched from just over the border, Israel has agreed to release 150 Palestinian prisoners that are being held in its jails. Most of them are teenage boys. Joining me now to discuss this, the Australian Strategic Policy Institute senior analyst Malcolm Davis. Malcolm, nice to catch up with you again. 50 Israeli hostages for 150 Palestinians. You'd have to argue probably hardened criminals. Does that say to you that Israel's willing to do just about anything to get those hostages back?
I think probably any country would be willing to get its people back from being held hostage. I think that, if you look at past examples, I think the Israelis exchanged about 2,000 prisoners for a single Israeli soldier.
Hold up. I got a scripture towards that. Hold on one sec. That comes straight to mind. They giving trust to these people. Sirach 12:10. Never trust thy enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. And this is talking about Esau Edom, how he's always plotting and backstabbing when he's talking about, oh, I'll help you out. Oh, then next you know he's attacking you or doing something grimy. Don't trust this creature. Like, he's gonna always backstab you. If y'all think this war is over there, or they're gonna end this eventually, no. They're gonna go right back on it.
Held by Hezbollah. So I think there's a precedent set here. And I think that what you will see, hopefully, is Hamas living up to their end of the deal and releasing those 50 Israeli hostages. In return, the Israelis will release those 150 criminals. As you say, most of them are teenage boys. There's none that are being released that have committed acts of violence against Israel.
Malcolm, we all had our eye on Sky just before 4 o'clock. At about 10 minutes to 4, there was the vision, live vision of that massive explosion. It seemed to be on the Gaza side, a huge amount of smoke. That's just before the ceasefire commenced. I mean, you can read whatever you like into it. I mean, you know much better than me. Is that Israel sending a message that, okay, we're going to stop in 10 minutes, but you've got to realise that once we get this hostage deal done, we're still coming for you if you are Hamas inside Gaza.
I think the Israelis have made that clear already that they're not going to give up whilst Hamas is basically intact.
But yeah, they over there. They recently just released the hostages that they're talking about, and we're about to go to it because I just got done watching some of it. Like literally, like woke up and then I just started seeing this stuff. And yeah, they was talking about some type of alien crap that the U.S. found, but we all know that's a lie. They are not going to find no angels just sitting around saying, "Hey, we crashed." Nah, they're not doing that.
Hello, Black Friday. Compact size, powerful performance, broad
Excuse these stupid
compatibility, suitable.
commercials.
About whether or not the Red Cross will be able to visit those hostages remaining in Gaza, and that's something that the Israeli government is very much pushing for. Was part of the original agreement, but we haven't heard from Qatar or the Red Cross as yet what's happening with that.
Jody, very quickly, I want to get one more reaction from you. And I understand very limited amount of information has been made public. Now, there are 50 hostages which have, as per the deal, who will be released in the next 4 days. Is there any information of who these hostages are, any information which has been given to their family members? Because really, a list has been made which has been shared with Hamas, but I don't think that has been made public anywhere else. So is it all the families of the hostages which were taken on 7th of October, they would all be hoping that their loved one comes back today or tomorrow in the next 2 days?
So all the families will have been told last night who are the hostages who are expected to be released today. And they made the decision to do that because they didn't just want to tell the families of the 10, that they wanted to let everybody know. But they are asking those families not to speak to the media, not for the list to be released in the media, because they're very mindful that perhaps those hostages who will be released will be different from the people on the list. So I know that when the
Look at that place, man. Like it's rubble. Like they're really ruining our land, bro.
And I think that's actually what Daniel Hagari said last night, the IDF spokesperson, saying that
Esau's it's the trash of the earth. These mother effers gotta go, bro.
Families were told, but again, they have been told that nothing is certain. So as and when they meet their loved one, as and when the hostages return, that's when one will finally know that, okay, they have been returned. Thank you so much for joining in over the phone line, Jody, and sharing all your inputs. It's a time that everyone needs to be strong.
They are ruining our beautiful land, bro.
Thank you so much.
And the much-awaited truce deal between Israel and the Hamas militants.
And then I also saw a post, these people, the Palestinians are protesting over here. They protesting over here, I think in New York right now. Here it is. Oh no, this ain't it. I saw it earlier. Did they cease? I just saw it. Well, I'm just gonna go to the most recent one. Nah, I just saw it, man. Oh, here it is. Excuse They said while you're shopping, bombs are dropping. It shows American government married against the government.
Again, they are chanting, while you're shopping, bombs are dropping.
Anyhow, as you can see, riots.
Alright, we are almost at 34th Street, Herald Square.
Protesting, my fault. Protesting and wars.
This is where the Macy's is.
Wars. So that's the scripture. And we're gonna close out. We're gonna go to Matthew 24. I'm gonna start at 4. Matthew 24:4. And Yahushua, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Hamashiach, meaning the anointed, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginnings of sorrow. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Call Halayimla Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Krakadash. This is only the beginning of the end. We almost there, Israel. Stay tuned. Keep your eyes on this world and what's going to happen next. Because we almost out of here. Shalom.